Set the scene for us on day 4. What can we expect? What would you like to... Welcome into day 4. Wherever you are around the world, Odds card. It was a sorry day yesterday for the New Zealand batting lineup. 155 big blows that put a real dent in that New Zealand batting lineup.
Consistency. Wokes' overseas record's been spoken about, but he was excellent. Shot.
That's a nice shot. That's got enough on it to roll away for 4.
Casts a field set for short. This time pitches up.
Well, I had 5 for.
They can put pressure on England is to score runs. 2 days to go. Survival's not. Smith's off to a nice start.
Ooh, well, it through somehow. It's a gem. So
it's a theme, isn't it, on this wicket that edges have gone.
Yeah.
Balance. The moment you just, but so far I would say his balance has been good. Both the New Zealand camp wants to see this morning is the bulk of the crowd. Again, just gets in behind the line, just a simple.
Well, one of the advantages probably for Smith was that he played county.
That having someone with the short pitched attack take the pressure off Ben's.
Oh, that's a good one, that bat.
Or the batsman, because you've just done.
Like this though, with 2 for the over, you're not expecting that bounce again. Almost.
It's over. It's nice to slide that on to once just to show them still.
With the field set like this, it's good that the field is set in a very different fashion.
Decided to bang it in, but from a New Zealand perspective, they haven't. From both ends. I think as a batsman, you're, especially with Smith new to Test cricket, I thought so far, which he's handling pretty well.
We're in the 55th over. Reverse swing. But this ground is beautiful. Now there's a colour for New Zealand. Is the pitch.
Start to question, well, I'm putting all this energy in, but I'm getting some sort of adjustment of plan shortly.
It's 184 for 6. So we've gone this morning in less than overs. Bartley said, yeah, carry on, chaps.
Oh, that's nice, though.
Well, Ben's with great skill, looked in pretty good.
Old as well, continue that loading of his body, leading.
As a obviously very talented. Everybody's found it. Again, just that firm put. Played that well.
Takes part.
I hear the Barmy Army have been working on their lyrics, but not this morning.
England have started back in behind the ball. The Smith can bat. He's got a first-class 100. Averages. Oh, that stayed down low. And Nathan Smith has gone upstairs.
I've checked the bowler's feet. Fair delivery. Keep running it through for me, please. Keep going through. Pitch out off impacting the line.
They pick up their first here in the morning, day 4. some useful runs over the years. Best of 7. Stayed down a touch and hurried Nathan. It was actually a very good decision. Looked like maybe it might have been, but it was 3 reds and he was on his way.
Yeah, definitely. Just stayed down, pressed with him throughout the test match. The ability to get a little bit of variability in the surface.
Up on his toes. Yeah, he's been impressive. He's a strong lad. Into the deep bowl, you get natural variation. So he's been very impressive. First look at hurried, mature touch. He's got to work with Matt Henry, Tim Southey and Willow Rourke. Time's irrelevant. So whatever rule.
It can be frustrating as well, those.
Oh, it's Fuller. It's straight in the finger. Cast went full. In some style. Full and strong performance from Bryden Cast. New Zealand lose their 8th, 192 for 8. Reese makes his way to the middle. Test cricket.
Yeah, well, it was all about move the man from in front, and it is the fuller one. You just shift it, and you are.
All of a sudden, now to give Daryl Mitchell 1, and they want to bowl Tim Southey as field. 2 slips in play that are spread out. England
from Ben Stokes, but it wasn't all good pieces of cricket, and all of a sudden, completely different scenario.
Oh, he goes short. Southey just. Well, you know with Tim Southey that he'll take it on. He's a. Yeah, Stokes has picked up an in. That is not ideal for England. That is some. Gus Atkinson. Oh, there's a swing from Southey. He's not going to be ducking and diving too much. He'll take on the.
Helmet, make sure that's all good. Checksman, HIA protocols.
A lot of protection needed, but if you did caught one, gave it a rub and you continued on. That was the. And the leg side. The crease a lot. It's actually well bowled. Swinging. Swinging. Has he got it? Has he got it? Big, huge boundary out towards mid-wicket.
Banged in one side, and there was a little concern as it headed out over the deep square.
For a long way. This time he's selective. Lets it go. 7 for 8. And.
New Zealand, they've lost a couple of wickets along the way. The lead couple, Nathan Smith was looking really good this morning. And then Eby, just maybe there was a chance it was heading down leg. Expecting the short ball. Short ball plan, I'm pitching up, and he's got a couple of bowling cards. 3 for Wokes, he'll be happy about that, a return. Southey at the crease, he's decided he's going big. Very, very busy morning. Hopefully your afternoon's a little quiet. Well, I enjoyed the flourishes. Finish this off, that's for sure. But it's a down leg. Mr. Robinson is yet to arrive, or may well have arrived now.
As to whose fault that was. Yes, I wonder if I should check. Now, I would suggest that each individual should have a set to find out more about that, because we're talking about how he's also the sort of catcher, isn't this? I mean, actually, to be fair, or unfair, the hamstring when it went. And I'm sure that
it's seen too many here and fit from Cast, but just sneaking through. Mitchell moves through to stoicism involved. Tim Stokes isn't there. There's also perhaps the option to be ducks under that.
With the Barmy Army boys, it's been a big week. How much have you enjoyed coming back? Well, there you have it. We can still hear them pretty loud.
Stokes succumb to whatever is ailing him, and as a There it is. May falls safely. No taken. And sailed over the head a couple of overs ago. Not this.
Avoid the men in the deep. But Joe Root has found.
286.
Stone. Well, there's the. Sponsor happy too.
A typical Williamson innings of 61.
It's the last 10th century for New Zealand. 21, Blundell 26.
It's an extraordinary 3-0 series win in India where relatively low-scoring games. Therefore, 5, give or take. You know, it's still.
Again, it's the difference maker here today.
Yes, we're.
Another one, good.
By Will O'Rourke, and that does complete. Statistician Richard Isaacs is through. Yeah, I feel he's a boundary away. Dispatch. There's a shot. Which was going to come back for a couple.
He's worked mighty hard in this innings. His day, he becomes a very mighty hitter.
Yet to score. He's going to take this one. Number 13.
More flamboyant than he has been in this innings, but doing his best to let people do come back.
Will O'Rourke is going to take a single. 46 balls of Test match cricket, 1 run.
Hope he doesn't get carried away.
Will O'Rourke catches fire. Well, that's a nice moment. They all catch match run beside theirs now.
Get it.
And he could equal that here. Oh, that leaps up over most cricketers' heads.
Well, yes, you're allowed. It is that actually awkward-eyed, isn't it? Roundabout.
Oh, takes it on.
Body language has told you one thing. He ain't getting out.
Yeah, he's a fighter. And the team is proud to represent their country, but here's a fit. He's a 100% kind of guy.
Maiden. They don't come around often.
Chris Wokes. Taking time out of the game. That's his role now. And from England. And mid. Some create.
Keeper, you find if it doesn't quite get the elevation mid off. And bowlers will always have extravagance about it, 2s and 3s. And they. Just outside off stump to Tom Blundell. For Chris Wokes, who will be tired of hearing this too, with a classic piece of bowling.
By Will O'Rourke, it's 220 for 9.